Hey, welcome to today's video. This is going to be the first part in how to build your funnel, and as I promised you in this video I would show you how I can quickly build a squeeze page with some very easy and cheap tools that are out there which require you to have practically no technical experience. But before we get into that, there are some basic requirements that you need before you can actually get started building your list. First of all, you're going to need a domain. You can get a domain at namecheap.com for I think it's like $10 a month for a or not a month, sorry, a year for a .com domain. So basically, a domain name is this part of a URL. So in this case, this is namecheap.com. That's their domain name, and you need to get a domain name yourself for your own website to be able to host it, which brings me to the second part, which is hosting. And hosting, well, you can get pretty cheap and pretty good hosting at HostGator for less than $8 a month. You can get their baby plan, which has unlimited domains, unlimited disk space and bandwidth, and for a simple page that's more than enough. Then you would also want to get an Aweber account. I talked about this before. There are different autoresponders out there that you can get, but Aweber really is the best by far. Aweber you can get at aweber.com, and you can sign up for a free trial, which is the first 30 days are free. So it's free for 30 days, and after that it starts at $19 a month, depending on how big your list is. But really, once you actually start building a list, you will make way more money than all of this is going to cost you. So these costs are basically practically nothing, and Aweber is actually free for the first month. And you won't need a freebie to give away on your squeeze page. You want to give away something like a free report or a free video. You can make this yourself, or you could actually buy a PLR product. Like I said before, if you're going through to do a PLR product, make sure it's actually high quality and you give away something that's actually providing value to your subscribers. And you would need a funnel page builder, which is the software I'm going to show you now, which allows you to make pages like squeeze pages, landing pages, thank you pages, download pages, all sort of pages with just a few clicks and just drag and drop. It's really easy. So if you want to go for some cheap ones, FunnelKit is a pretty good one. It costs only I think it's like $17 for their single site license and $27 for their unlimited site license. I would actually suggest that you go for the unlimited site license. There's a tool called InstaBuilder. I don't think it's currently available for sale, but there are some ways to get it still if you just look around. OptimizePress is a lot more expensive. It costs $97 for the basic version and $297 if you want an unlimited site license. However, this tool is really professional and it's really good. If you can afford it, it is much better than any other tool, except for maybe Lead Pages, which is a subscription-based tool, and it costs $47 a month. At least I believe that's what it costs. Let me check. It's leadpages.com. Maybe it's not leadpages.com. Leadpages.net maybe. Yeah, leadpages.net. So let's see what that actually costs. Here. So that's if you pay annually, but if you pay monthly, then I think, yeah, over here. Oh, so it's $37 per month for the basic plan, and then $67 for the professional plan. But you would want to actually get the professional plan because it allows you to do stuff like split testing, which is really important. So I think you would only really use Lead Pages if you can afford to pay $67 a month. So if you're just starting out, it's better to start with some cheap tool like this. So that's why in this video, in which I'm going to show you how to create a squeeze page, I'm going to show you how to do it with FunnelKit, which is a really cheap tool, but it's pretty good. So the first element of a squeeze page is the headline. The headline, if you're just starting out, you can use a basic template, which is this one, and it works pretty well. It's not the highest converting headline that you can use, but you do have to do a lot of testing yourself to come up with the best sort of headline. So you can say something like how to make and then a specific amount. So X could be something like this to make sure that it's really specific. And then in instead of 30 days, you would want to say like 27 days. So this is like really specific. You can use that as your headline. So how to make $2,689.86 in 27 days without, and then come up with some hassle. So without selling anything, for example, or without investing any money yourself, or if you want to go with a while, then that's a good thing. So while working from home, or while working only 4 hours a day, while anything that's just a good thing, or without a bad thing, or while having a good thing. So that's a basic headline that you can use for your squeeze page, and it converts pretty well. Then you want to have some sort of subtext, which is a call to action. So it could say, enter your email address below for instant access, for example. And then there would be an email field, of course, and there would be a submit button. But the text on the button, you don't actually want to use something like submit. You want to use another call to action. So for example, it could say, give me instant access, or free instant access now. Something like that converts better usually than just using submit or continue. So how do we actually build? I'm going to show you, like I said, I'm going to show you FunnelKit. There will be a link to this tool below the video as well. In FunnelKit, you can really easily create a pretty good looking squeeze page without knowing any technical skills. So I'm going to go with a road view, and what that's going to allow you to do is to actually show visitors to your website a map of their it doesn't actually work right now, so I'm just going to continue. It shows a map of your of their location, so that converts pretty well. Then the main container is just in which the content is, so I'm going to make this 500 pixels wide, and I think that's all for now. I want it to be white, yes. Here you would put the code from your Aweber account for the sign-up form. So I'm actually going to show you how to do that. I'm going to sign into one of my Aweber accounts. If it's actually working. I'm going to make a sign-up form, or actually use one that I already have here. You can enable custom styles, which will allow you to change the subscribe button, how it looks, and stuff like that. For now, I'm just going to leave it like that. Obviously, like I said, you want to use or change the text on the button. So here you can actually create a page. So you want to use a text and then make a headline. So how to make Let's just use what I just said, like 2000 something in 27 days without selling anything. And then you might want to change this part to a different color text. For example, red. Red and black works really well for headlines. And then of course you want to center this text. See, this works just like in Microsoft Word. It's really, really simple, really easy to use. You want to put another text here, which is going to be smaller than that. Enter your email address below for instant access. And then you put your opt-in form there. And then let's see if it works now to preview. May need to save it first. You can use other stuff. You can, oh yeah, I need to name it. So this is like opt-in page 1. And that could be the title. Title would be something like your headline. So I could use this as the title. You can use an exit pop-up, which is one of those pop-ups where if people try to leave your page, they get this pop-up that says, wait, don't leave. You can get a special deal, something like that, and it works really well. And let's look at that page. So you can see I didn't actually change anything about the opt-in form, so that one is really ugly still. But already I have the headline and the sub-headline, and if I want to make this a little fancier, I would go back and I'm going to edit this. You can see that there's a map in the background which shows people their actual location. So let's say I wanted this to have like round borders, and I want this to have another glow that is like black for 5. And then if I go back to preview, let's see if the preview works now. Nope. I have to actually save and then show you the page. That's no problem. Alright, I can use a different button. So get instant access, that works better than subscribe. We would want this all to be aligned in the center. Like this. And I would want the text to be black and a lot bigger, maybe even 18, and use Verdana as font. So I'm going to save and close. You can see how in just a few minutes I made some changes to the page, and already it's looking a lot better. The fields are the field or the email field here is still not really visible. I would need to tweak that a little bit, but you can see it already looks a lot better. And actually with a page like this, you can already start using it, driving traffic to it, and it would convert, I would say, at about 40% at least, which is pretty nice. I would want the box to actually be a little bit down from the top of the page. So I think that, oh, now that just makes the box a lot bigger. Oh, here it is. And you can see it's already starting to shape up, and you can just tweak a bit. You can insert some pictures if you want, change the headline, change all this with just a few clicks. You can change the background to an actual picture, or you could just use a blank background, which usually works well as well. And in just a few clicks, you put together a pretty good-looking squeeze page very easily. And that's the power of these tools that are available nowadays, like FunnelKit, but the other ones that I mentioned before, like where do I have the list? InstaBuilder, OptimizePress, and Lead Pages. They're all very professional tools. They work really well as well. Now, in the next video that you're going to get from me, I'm going to show you how to create a thank you page, which is the page that people actually see after they opt in. And I'm going to show you some really great techniques that you can use when making a thank you page, where you can actually double the amount of clicks that you get from your so next video is going to be about thank you page. So there's going to be 2 tips. One is going to be how to double your clicks. You can use your thank you page to double the amount of clicks that you get to your funnel. And the second tip is make crazy affiliate commissions with CPA. And I'm going to show you those 2 things, how you can do those on your thank you page in the next video. So make sure you watch out for that.